welcome everyone to episode 6 of 502 Perspective. My name is Under Devara. Today we here with Eli Roberts. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. Glad
Yeah,
to be on here.
cool. I just want to say congratulations. If you didn't know, Eli committed to Bellarmine to play D1 basketball their first year and was also a member of the 1,000 Point Club at Manual.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
And
man.
yeah, no problem. So, just run us down. How is Bellarmine life so far? I know you moved into your dorm and everything.
Uh, so far it's been great. It's different because I came during summer housing, so obviously not the full campus is here. Um, but
Mm,
just I've been practicing and playing with my teammates
that's
every
great.
day, twice a day. So it's been busy days. It's been
Mm.
a big step, obviously from
You
college or from high school. But
cool. You think you connected with your teammates? You have that brothership already?
yeah, definitely a bunch of great guys. We're all close. We joke,
Hmm.
we joke a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really tight.
So let's run down like a typical day at Bellarmine. Like next Monday you wake up, or tomorrow you wake up. What's the first thing you do? And let's like, how is your day planned?
Uh, so right now, I wake up and get some breakfast, and then just like wait for my itinerary for the day because of
Mhm.
COVID and everything. Right now, um, it's still kind of up in the air, and school starting. We're getting back, but like I guess on a normal day, I wake up, get some breakfast, go to an individual, then I would start my day with class. Go to class
Okay.
probably about like 8 to 2:45, sometime around then, and then start practice at 3:30. Practice is probably around 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And after that, get something to eat and study, and then go to
Yeah,
bed and do
for
it all over
sure.
again. So
And that's a busy ass day for sure, bro.
yeah.
So, well, I know there's a lot of talks about, the football season going around, a lot of divisions canceling their season, limiting their fans and stuff. But has Coach told you anything? Do you guys know everything? Do we expect a season this year for basketball?
Um, my coach hasn't said anything about it. We're all optimistic and hopeful. Everyone wants to play.
Hmm.
Um, with everything going on, it's just hard to tell. Um,
For
I'm
real.
hoping so. I'm hoping there's some type of vaccination or just the numbers just
Yeah.
fall. But right now, it's very up in the air. I can't tell you yes. I can't tell you no. Um,
Okay. All right.
but yeah.
So let's say the NCAA or Bellarmine says there's no fans allowed at the games. How do you think playing without fans cheering you on, playing without opposing fans, how do you think that affects your game? Does it make it better, worse?
Playing with no fans, I think that would be extremely weird. Like the first time.
Hmm.
I think about maybe after one game, we would get used to it, and it might even take the full game. Just it'd be just kind of like big practice, I guess, the
Hmm.
atmosphere. But I feel
Yeah,
like the competitive nature would still be there. My performance would still be the same. My teammates' performance would still be the same. It's just something that we got to get used to. You hear the phrase "the new normal," and that will be our new normal,
yeah,
attendance
for sure.
wise.
Hmm.
So,
So let's say you guys do have a regular season. What do you look forward to the most? Playing the annual U of L game or just being the first team to play D1 for Bellarmine?
uh, I guess being the first man. I mean,
Mm,
this sounds bad. I don't really care who we play, but just to play at that level against whoever is exciting to me, and
yeah,
uh, it's just something that I've always wanted to do.
yeah.
Um, so it's something that I really look forward to.
So in the past decade, Bellarmine has reached four Final Fours for D2, and now obviously you're going to the ASUN division, which is quote unquote headlined by Liberty, but also there could be a big difference when you guys come in. So do you think you going to D1, does that have a mental pressure on you, or are you just playing like any other basketball game and putting your 100%?
Uh, a little bit of both, man. I'm always gonna, you know, do my best and play 100%, no matter who we're playing against, no matter what the situation is. That doesn't change for me, but there is a little bit of, I guess, added pressure,
Mm,
and that can affect each person differently. because you're right. We're the first school, or not the first school. We're the first D1 program at Bellarmine,
Okay.
um, and just having that, first time, first year, first games against these opponents, against this
Hmm.
like caliber of player, it's it's something that you have to. It's in the back of your mind, but you can't let it control what you do.
Yeah, for sure. And I know your coach Davenport is your coach right now, correct?
Yep.
You know, he's a great coach. .77 winning percentage.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome guy.
amazing. Yeah, and so obviously with the things going around now, coronavirus, racial injustice and happening. So
Hmm.
do you and your team, do you guys are you planning to use your D1 or your platform that you're in right now to advocate for the Black Lives Matter movement, that comes from whether kneeling or wearing, Black Lives Matter apparel or anything? Do you guys have a plan to do that?
I don't know about like kneeling and apparel yet in game, but we as a team when all this kind of kicked off here, especially in
Hmm.
Louisville, each of like there's a guy who ordered a bunch of Black Lives Matter wristbands so that we can all like wear and even
Cool.
practice in.
Yeah.
They're small enough to practice in, so
Hmm.
that's really cool. I can tell there's a lot of respect for the movement here, um, and yeah, I don't really know about how it's going to go with the games and everything. We don't even know if we're going to have games yet. But
Yeah.
whatever it is, I'm confident we'll do the right thing. Um,
All right.
so yeah.
So we fans, we obviously watch your games. We love watching your games, but we obviously don't see the other side of, the perspective of the athletes. So I just want to ask you a few questions about how the team works and everything. So, as a team, when you're practicing, do you see like a hierarchy? Is like, are the seniors the leaders? Or, are they leading the freshmen? Or is it kind of a balance of, everyone helps each other?
Um, so I don't want to call it like a hierarchy. I mean, you seniors earn their keep.
Hmm.
They've been there the longest, have the most experience. So me coming in, I'm the freshman. I have to ask questions. They answer them. But we all help each other out. We all cheer each other on all the time, constantly. That's why I love it here. But no, I definitely have a lot of respect for the seniors because they've been through it. They've
Hmm.
seniors, all upperclassmen really above me. Uh, like I said, they have the experience, and I'm just a student right now. I'm trying to learn it and get on their level and just I guess play a game of catch up. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
And I don't know, you can continue.
yeah, everyone helps each other. There's no oh you're a freshman, you can't help me out. I'm a senior.
Yeah.
If I need to push my guy, I'll push him. If he needs to push me, he'll push me. Um, from the head coach all the way down to even the managers. So it's pretty special.
And first, talking about Bellarmine, I know you got some offers from some other schools in Kentucky, but why did you choose Bellarmine? Why did it narrow down to, this is a school where I'm going to continue my academic and basketball journey?
Uh, Basically, I went to Bellarmine basketball camps as a kid since fourth grade to the eighth grade, something like that.
Hmm.
And I always liked the players, the coaches, campus. But then obviously when I started my recruitment for colleges and stuff like that, they just academically, which is important, I want to emphasize that academically and athletically, they hit. They just checked off everything on my list. I couldn't come up with a bad thing for them. I mean,
Hmm.
like location wise too, that's not a huge factor, but it is. It's nice to be
Staying
home.
close to family.
Right.
Yeah.
Know the city, know the people. It's a special type of connection.
For real.
Um, and yeah, just people here are so nice and welcoming, and I felt like I could challenge myself to be the best I could be here, and I
Hmm.
liked it. So that's why I chose Bellarmine.
So, talking about recruitment, just, for people who obviously don't know, who are interested in it, could you like, when does it start? How does it work? Could you explain all that?
Yeah, I got you. So it's recruitment is it is complex for a lot of reasons and for a lot of different people. Depending on how heavily you are recruited, uh, that can affect literally
Hmm.
how heavily you are recruited. I know that sounds like I just repeated myself, But say, one guy, you pick up one interest, and then you have to be an offer. You pick up one interest, then you get
Yeah.
two, and then two turns to three, four, five, six, seven, versus, and that can start off, if that starts in eighth grade, by the time you get to your sophomore year, you could be sitting at three or four offers
Yeah.
versus someone else who doesn't get their interest until sophomore year, and then senior year they're sitting with like you know 2 or 3 offers senior year instead of sophomore year. So um it's a really complex thing, man. If I had it down, I would explain it, but it's a lot.
No, yeah, yeah.
Coaches from
So,
all over hitting you up and texting you, and it's
mhm.
it's it's a lot.
So could I ask when did Bellarmine first give an interest in you, first contact you?
Ooh, let's see. They first contacted me probably two like 2 3 weeks into my junior season, something
Hmm.
like that. Uh, so probably like December, something around there.
Okay,
Uh,
cool. And so could you also, I know you played for the Mustangs.
yes.
So could you run down how AAU helped shape you into a better player, but also how it helped you when it came to college recruiting?
So I'll start with the recruiting. Obviously, if you're playing, because some AAU programs, trying to think of the word, um, the exposure levels are different with the program and also where you play at. So at
Hmm.
high level exposure events, this is where I played at Under Armour Rise Circuit. um, it literally boosted my recruitment almost immediately.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of really, really, really good players out there who, like I said, they don't get the looks or exposure or interest until later on, and then they blow up. But they've been good the whole time. So just uh, AU really, really helped my recruitment. A lot of new eyes were put on me, and that's where I
hmm,
got really
for
most of
sure.
my interest and everything like that. And then as a player, just playing against people from all over the country, uh, you know,
Yeah,
all types of athletes, just really good players. It really, you get out your bubble from your wherever you're from, and you play different people, and it makes you better.
for sure. Yeah.
So yeah.
And obviously, you aspire to make the NBA, and but post college, if I'm rooting for you, I bet all of Louisville's for you, rooting for you to go in the NBA, and obviously, I know you have the talent to do so. But let's say post college, if the NBA doesn't work out, unfortunately, what would be your post college plans? Would you continue on the basketball track, helping the younger kids, or
Um, I thought about that recently. Just I know it's only been a month, but I've played so much basketball here, and I've actually worked the camp I played at, and working with the kids
yeah,
is a lot of fun. Um,
mm,
but the NBA dream is always something every hooper wants to have, and I'm not,
yeah,
whether it's NBA professional, whatever. I just told myself I'm gonna ride basketball out until I take it as far as I can go. I just want
yeah?
to be the best player possible. But if I decide, not to take a basketball route, I'm going to be going into med school, and I would like to become a pediatrician, just working with
Oh
kids
wow,
and
okay, that's great.
uh, being a doctor. So that's
Hmm.
that's my path right there.
So we just gonna do what I like to do with guests is like just quick questions or like fast questions, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So, what is your go-to food after practice or your go-to
Ooh,
just energy meal?
and either Qdoba or Panda Express, easily.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And let's say, Friday evening, Saturday evening, you don't have practice or anything. What's your favorite hangout spot with your friends and favorite activity you guys like to do?
Man, it could be the crib or the park, to be honest.
Yeah.
As long as my friends are there, I don't care where we are. I have a ball with me.
Oh, okay, that's great. And with your friends, your teammates at Bellarmine and stuff, how competitive are you guys against each other? Is there a level of competitiveness there, or is it just against other opponents?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a level of competitiveness here.
Hmm.
We all it's not like negative or mean or nothing like that or anything crazy, but it's definitely where we're all competing at a high level in a positive way. So that's what makes it awesome because you don't even realize you're doing it, but until after the fact, you're like, man, like I got better today. So
All
high
right.
level of competition.
That's great, man. I just want to say, it comes to an end right here. I just want to say thank you so much. And obviously, you have such a bright future ahead at Bellarmine, and I know you're going to do great things.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And hey, keep going with this. This is awesome.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Anirudh again, and I just want to say that interview with Eli was amazing. He's a great guy, and he has great potential to do great things. And other than that, I just want to say over the past week, there's been some devastating things happening in our world. Obviously, coronavirus is still there, but plane crashes in India and also the huge explosion in Lebanon. There's multiple ways to donate and help the cause and the relief there. They need the help, they need the money, and I just want to say, if you search up Red Cross Lebanon, or also just Beirut Lebanon donations, there is so many ways you guys can help that cause and help them. And also, school starts soon for a lot of you guys. A lot of places have started school soon, and I just want to say, you know, we can get through this together. Online school is obviously not going to be the best, but I know Manual, I know JCPS, I know every student out there could is definitely prepared and ready for this what's going to be an interesting school year. And I want to say good luck, and I know that it's going to be hard, but we're going to hopefully get in-person school, regular life soon. And if you made it this far, if you made it to the end of the episode, I cannot thank you enough. But obviously, please share, spread the word, tell your friends about this podcast. Without you guys, none of this is possible. And please text me, snap me with, ideas if you want to be on it. I'm obviously opening this podcast to everything that I possibly can. And thank you guys.